Hey everybody! Welcome to another Facebook Live by Shannon De Palma. That's me. I am a coach for women who want to create digital online empires and spend more time with their children and spend time at home in their yoga pants. You can't see my pants, but that's what I was doing. Alright, hey everybody. So excited to be here with you guys again. And I am all ready to talk about why you are totally ready. But first, I want to address all the reasons why you think you're not ready to either start an online business or start any business that you were dreaming of starting. When I get a lot of women that come to me, they typically have reasons as to why they can't start the business yet. Shannon, I can't start that business because I need another certification. Shannon, I can't start that business because I need to really, feel out this idea more. Shannon, I can't start that business because, well, I don't have the funds to start it. And Shannon, I can't start that business because I'm not sure exactly how to piece it all together. Or Shannon, I can't start that business because I'm just not ready yet. I've even heard that as a reason why. I'm just not ready yet. And here's why I'm going to tell you everything you say about why you're not ready yet is total bullshit. That's right, complete and total bullshit. That's what you're full of. I'm sorry, guys. I promise not to get too preachy on these lives. I never want to be too preachy. I want to always show that I know exactly where you're coming from. With any of these lives that I do, I'm always speaking from a place of I've been there. So I was at the place of I'm not ready yet when it came to my coaching business. So all of you that know me, yes, I am a coach. Hello. But before I became a coach, I was a wedding floral designer. I owned a business and I sold it. And now I teach other women how to start online empires. But before I could really just grab the title of being a coach and saying I was a coach, there was all these other things that were stopping me from being totally and completely ready. Oh, I forgot to address the biggest one of why I'm not ready yet, which I also had too, was my website isn't ready yet, right? That's a really, really good one. I'm not ready yet because my website isn't ready yet, right? Okay, so let's talk about why we love these things and let's talk about why we hold on to them, okay? So the things that we hold on to around not being ready yet, we already know because I've already told you that they are complete and total bullshit, right? Completely and totally not true, and I won't take it. And even if you come to me and say, but I really need this thing ready, I'm going to say, fuck that, you don't need it. Just start getting clients and start making your business and start getting your name out there and start creating content, okay? But when a lot of people come to me, the idea is always around that I'm not ready yet because I need this thing, or I need this thing. So whatever for you that comes after that, let's just get that out of the way. I'm not ready yet because, Shannon, I need this or this. Total bullshit. Whatever it is, even if, because I know, guys, I know how real it feels. It feels like, no, Shannon, I really can't. I can't start, and I'm speaking specifically to I can't start this business because of X, Y, and Z. I can't start this business because of X, Y, and Z. I'm not ready to start this business because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm saying that because I totally have been there. I have felt like that thing that I said after, I can't start this business because of blah, blah, blah. And typically for me it was, I'm not ready yet. I don't know who I want to work with. I don't know how I would work with them. I don't even know what to talk about. I don't even know if I could help them, right? And there was all these other things after that, and they feel very, very real. They feel like this is really something that I am totally and completely struggling with, and that I need to have this thing in order to make me feel like I'm ready to do it now, right? But what it really is all about, what it really comes down to, is that we use it as a crutch. We use the I'm not ready because it is so fucking scary. It is so scary to start a business. It is so scary to take that first step. The minute you decide, that's really the first key here. to go from I'm not ready yet because of this is just deciding that this is the business you are going to have. This is the business you are going to create. And this is the thing you are fully and totally stepping into. And the thing that is so scary about that is that, one, you put it out to the world, even if you don't put it out to your personal Facebook page, even if you don't put it out to anywhere, you have decided in yourself that this is something that you want to proclaim. And this is something that you want. And then what do you think comes right after saying, oh, this thing is what I want. This is the thing I want to create, right? What always comes after that is, well, what if I don't get it? Well, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it fails? Well, what if I go all in on this idea or this business, or even you could apply this to anything. What if I go all in on this relationship, but it doesn't work out? Like, what if I go all in on something and it doesn't work? And it's the fear of succeeding, it's the fear of failing that will really keep you in this place of, I have this idea, okay, you need to see my hands, of I have this idea, I can't make it happen. I have this idea, I'm not ready yet. I have this idea, I don't know how to get it started, right? And it's really just the basic fear that we all know very well, just a basic fear of, what if I fail? A basic fear of what if I succeed? What happens if I succeed? What happens if I have to manage a whole bunch of money? What happens if my friends don't like me anymore because I'm successful? What happens if I become successful and my spouse or my family doesn't like me, right? These are like real concerns to address. So this is totally normal things that do happen. And that's the big thing that will keep you from actually taking the steps and becoming the person and saying I want the thing and totally committing to the thing, right? Okay, so we know that we are having just fear. We know that we are just in the grips of fear, okay? And we know whenever you say I'm not ready yet because I have this thing or this thing, we know that's complete and total bullshit, okay? But how do we make any moves? How do we actually get out of that place? And I can tell you guys from experience, my personal experience of owning a coaching business or starting a coaching business. The starting was the worst. It was the worst part. I can remember being in my second year of my wedding flower business, and I knew I wasn't going to want to do wedding flowers forever. I knew it. I knew that this business wasn't going to fit with when my husband and I had children. I knew it wasn't going to fit when I wanted to stay at home or have my weekends back, right? Like when I wanted to spend my weekends at the Jersey Shore. Well, that wasn't going to happen if I had this crazy wedding business, right? And I was going into my second season, and a lot of my weddings in the summer were already full. And I was missing out on things. And I knew it. I knew that I didn't want this business forever. But I felt in such a place of I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business. I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business because I don't know who I would help. I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business because I don't have a website. I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business because I don't know how I would help them, excuse me. I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business because I don't have a certificate. I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business because and then other things come into place. I used to say I'm not ready yet to start my coaching business because my flower business needs all my time. Or for other women, a lot of women that I work with, it's I'm not ready yet to start this business because my kids are still little. I'm not ready yet to start this business because my family really needs me right now. And there's all these other pieces that come into play, right? And there's all these excuses that come after it. And I can remember being in that place. So for me, it was the second year of my wedding business, knowing that I wanted to start an online business, knowing that I wanted to help more women, knowing that I was going to start a coaching business. But I was really struggling big time with it. And for me, it felt like my feet were like cemented in concrete. Like that's the only way I can explain it. It felt like my feet were cemented in concrete, and I could not, it wasn't like I wasn't taking action to get myself educated. I was investing in courses, I was investing in coaches, and I remember the last coach that I had invested in before I invested in the coach that I needed to, the coach that helped me like to create the packages and stuff. was a coach that I was just like, please help me make some, like, please help me. And she helped me as much as she could, but because I was literally, I put my feet planted in there. Like I put them, it felt like, it really felt like I was just stuck. I was so stuck that my feet were in cement and I could not make a move. I could not move. And it really literally, like, it was so painful when I think about that area. And I think about, I know exactly what that struggle feels like, and I know exactly how to get out of it. And now, as I'm becoming a coach and I'm becoming a better coach, and I am perfecting and finding the women I really want to work with, I'm so drawn to work with the women that are there, that are in that place of, I really want this thing, but I'm not ready yet. I really want this thing, but I cannot get my feet to literally move. Like, just cannot, right? And I actually love that place. Like, I love it because it is such a place of just, it's actually so incredibly simple. It's so simple to get out of, but we make it a lot more complicated by just feeding fear and just keep on feeding fear, right? So if you're watching this video and you're watching the replay, give me a like if you have said to yourself, I'm not ready yet. Okay, so give me a like. Give me a heart sign if you are currently in the place. Give me a little heart emoji if you are currently in the place of I'm not ready yet. And then tell me why you're not ready yet. Go ahead. I know I already told you it's bullshit, but I do know how real that fear really feels. I know how real it seems. It seems almost as real as, like, the physical world, right? Like, it feels like this desk that I'm holding on to, like the fear, that thing, that reason why you're not ready yet feels so real, right? So give me a heart emoji if you are in the place of I'm not ready yet. Give me a like if you have said I'm not ready yet. And then tell me why you're not ready yet. Why aren't you ready? Why aren't you ready to start that business? What are the positives? Tell me this now. What are the positives to staying in this stuck place? What are the positives? And there's always positives. If there are not positives to any situation, then we will easily get out of them and we will easily make things happen. There are even positives to not making more money. There are even positives to not booking more clients. And a lot of that stuff is, I don't have to get uncomfortable. I don't have to sell. I don't have to market. I don't have to ask people for things, right? Like, there's a lot of positives that come from not doing the thing you want to do. Okay, so go ahead and list them down for me. If you don't want to list them on my live stream, just give me, you know what? Give me a laughing face. Yeah, give me a laughing face for the people who have those reasons in their head that are saying, oh wait, do I have the laughing face on Facebook Live? I don't know. If I don't, then just give me another like. All right. If I have the laughing face, give me the laughing face. I don't know if I do or not. And I want those people to tell me that they have thought of what the positives are. What are the positives to staying stuck? What are the positives to keeping your feet in the concrete and not actually making that thing happen? Okay? And then also tell me what the negatives are. What are the negatives to staying in this place? Okay? And what you will start to find is there's a lot more negatives than positives. The positives will typically be things like, oh, you know, I don't have to, like I said before, I don't have to sell, I don't have to market, I can stay comfortable, I don't have to push myself, right? And then when you list out the negatives of not starting this business, you're missing out on money, you're missing out on creating a business that you know eventually will be able to let you stay at home, you're missing out on a business that might be able to create freedom and create fun for your family. You're missing out on creating a business that will give you some passion. If you're in a 9-to-5 and you want to create a business just because you want a creative or passionate outlet, you're denying yourself fun and passion, right? And that's kind of shitty. Why would you want to do that, right? And tell me some more negatives. What are some more negatives to staying in this stuck place? Okay? So there's an exercise for you to get out of the I'm not ready yet place, the place that I like to call your feet are in the concrete and you feel like no matter how much you want to, I want to start this business. I want to get a client. I just can't. I just can't. And like, I love that place so much because I know it so well. And there's an end, guys. There is an end to that place. But what you have to do is you have to be your own advocate for your dreams, right? Like, you have to be the person that says, no, I really, really deserve this business. I really, really want this business. And although I feel like I'm not ready yet because I don't have a website, or because I don't know what I would do, or because I don't have another certificate, or because I don't know this thing, I'm gonna fucking do it. Because there's no other way to go. This is what I know I was destined to do. And I can't continue to live my life denying myself my dreams, right? I mean, I love that, right? That was like, someone please quote me on that and put it down below, because I was, woo, that's a good one. That's a really good one. So listen, don't deny yourself. Stop denying yourself of your dreams because you feel like you need this other thing that will finally make you ready. I don't think anybody, you can ask any entrepreneur when they say, like, okay, like, here we go. We're going on to our first 6-figure year. We're going on to our first $1 million year, right? Like, whenever we are hitting these milestones as entrepreneurs, do you think we're ever like, I'm totally ready? No, matter what phase, no matter what place we are always human beings that are scared a little bit. Yeah. We might even be scared shitless, right? No matter what you've done before, what you've created before, you're always still scared to do something new. But even though we know and we feel that thing, we still go on in spite of those feelings, in spite of fear, in spite of doubt, in spite of, not feeling ready yet. It's just like, all right, here I go. I'm going. I got to do this thing because I can not do this thing. Like, I have to do this thing. It's been gnawing at me for too long. I've got to do this thing, or I've got to hit this goal because I know it was what I was destined to do, right? Yeah. Okay. Again, guys, recap. How to get out of this stuck place. How to get out of this place of I'm not ready yet. 1, ask yourself, what are the positives to staying in this place if I'm not ready yet? What are the positives? And typically you'll find, I don't have to market, I don't have to sell, I don't have to put myself out there, I don't have to raise my prices, I don't have to ask people for money, a lot of those things. But what are the negatives to staying in this place? And there's going to be a lot more of those. Believe me, a lot more of those. But I love the positives things because most people think that in any situation they're in, there can't be any, Shannon, it's not what I want. Of course, having the business ready and having the business growing, there's only positives to that. And I'm like, no. There's positives and negatives to every situation. If there wasn't a positive to not starting that business, then you would have started it already. Of course there's positives, right? Okay, so go ahead and drop them below. Give me some likes. Give me some hearts, guys. And yeah, I would love to coach you on how to create your online digital empire while spending time with your family and in your yoga pants at home. And I can show you how to create your online digital business in 6 weeks. I have a really cool package coming out. So send me a message through Shannon De Palma Coaching. Send me a message through my personal page. And we can chat about how I can help you get out of the place of I'm not ready yet. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.